everybody. We're going to work on systems of equations today, and we're going to focus on substitution. Eventually, you'll get to pick which way you would like to do of the three: graphing, substitution, or elimination. But for today, I would like us to focus on how to do substitution and to solve these problems in that manner. And I've picked these because they're kind of simple. They have one equation that looks way less complicated than the others, or it's already set up in a y equals format or an x equals format. So what we're going to do is we're going to use those to substitute in to the other equation. So if y equals -2, that means any place I see this y right here, I'm going to substitute in -2 and I'm going to rewrite it. So this is now 4x take away 3 times -2 equals 18. And now I'm just going to solve it like a regular two-step equation. If I multiply these together, I rewrite that as +6. And I can subtract my 6. And then I divide by 4. And we end up with x equals 3. And since we already started with what y was equal to, we know our solution is going to be 3, -2. And so there's my final solution. So we're going to work the same kind of problem over here. This one has both letters, but it's still a much simpler problem than, let's say, 13y plus x. So what we're going to do is we're going to, in place of the x, we're going to substitute all of this. So I'm going to write that right here when I rewrite it. So it is 13y plus 2x equals 30. And so I want you to work the problem out and tell me what you think the answer is. And I'll show you now so you can see what the solution is. We end up with y equals 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this number here and we're going to plug it right back into this original equation. Not the one we did the math in, but the one that we used to substitute. So I'm going to take 2 times 2 and we're going to find out that x equals 4. And so those are my two solutions. So x equals 4 and y equals 2. And so my solution pair is 4, 2. And that's my answer. All right, so hopefully you got that one correct. Let's switch to the next page so we can work a couple more to make sure that you understand it correctly. So again, I have some fairly simple equations, but this one might be a little bit easier because I can use this y and I can substitute all of this in place of that. And so you're going to see that right here, I'm substituting it in because y equals -3x, and so I can put it right there. So when we rewrite it, it looks like this: plus a -3x equals 14. And then 1x, take away that, is -2x. We have x is equal to -7. Now we are going to substitute that back up into the original problem. So, the honest answer is it shouldn't matter which one you substitute it in for. If you put it in place of this one and you add it over here, I'm going to get 21. And if I plug it in right here and I do -3 times -7, I am also going to get 21. So my ordered pair solution is -7, 21. And that's my final answer. And it needs to work in both equations. All right, let's try this last problem over here. Again, I have a single variable, which means I can substitute it right in here. So if x is equal to -4y, we go ahead and substitute that right there. And now I'm ready to go ahead and solve it. So 12x's take away 4x's is 8x. Or 8y, excuse me, I said the wrong word. And then we divide. And we end up with 8 goes into 48 6 times. And then we're going to substitute that back up here into the original problem. So if you take -4 times 6, you would get a solution of -24. And so my final solution when I write those order pairs is the x has to go first and the y has to go second. So there's my final solution. So take a look over it. Make sure you understand completely how you got it. If you already got them correct, congratulations. You did a great job today.